Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And so we're going to be concise and get right to our guest today. And in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Marie Condie, and I'm the owner of Garm's, which is natural pet care for you and your pet.
Awesome. So helping pets live longer and healthier lives. And
Yeah, um, I actually started this business off of a Facebook post where an animal was almost dying off of getting a bath from a flea and tick shampoo from Walmart. And I was like, that is horrible. Something needs to be done. So if someone's like, what are you going to do about it? I was like, I'm going to start making my own products that are not going to harm the animal. And then that's where Garms came from.
that's a really cool story. I love hearing about how people get started in business. So that's cool.
Yeah. And Garms is after my dog who passed away that I had for 13 years.
Oh, wow. Well, that definitely leads to the passion that you're in business for and everything. So that's great.
Yeah.
So, question number 2, what is the best thing about being a business leader?
Um, I am the boss. I get to decide where the company goes, if it continues to go, if it stops, when I want to work. I'm on my own schedule.
That is one of the big things that a lot of entrepreneurs talk about is the freedom. You know, that's one of the reasons why they started their businesses, because they wanted more freedom of, whether it's freedom over finances, freedom over time, whatever it is. So that's great. So question number 3, I hear from other business leaders that sometimes their people strategy in their business is more of a challenge than the actual business strategy of running their business. Your thoughts?
Well, with people, you have personalities and everybody's so different. So you have to keep changing how you treat one customer over another. Some are very extroverted and they really need that extra attention. And other customers just want their product and they want to be on their way. So you have to customize your business to each customer. Whereas the business part of it it goes from one business to another.
Very true. Nice answer. Well, thank you. So question number 4, what strategy would you like to share with other business leaders today?
I have a top 10 list of things that I've learned during the short time that I have been in business. Um, So my first one is watch who is doing what you would like to do and they're doing it well. Take notes from them. The second one is be the solution. Sorry, be the solution people need because nobody's going to buy something if they don't need it. If it's not solving a problem that they have. Get a niche. This third one is important because you don't want to be all over the place. You want to specialize in something. Counting your costs before you get into the business. Save. Don't just go get a loan. I would suggest saving as much as you can beforehand. Market smart. Get your target audience in mind. Otherwise, you're just throwing product or a specialty to everybody, and it doesn't get you anywhere. Um, and then figure out where you want your business to go. Have like a few different goals that you have in mind. Do your research. Make sure that this thing that you have is not saturated already. Um, and ignore the negative Nancy's in life. And be proactive when the clients give you suggestions or tell you something that they need. Those are my top 10 things that I've learned over the last few years.
Those are awesome. I like how, nice, brief, concise they are, but there are also a lot of common sense things that unfortunately there's a lot of businesses that don't do those things. For example, you mentioned about being to customer suggestions and things like that. A lot of businesses are so set in their ways, they think they know best and they don't want to make changes based on what customers are maybe giving feedback for and things like that. And so a lot of good tips and points there. So that's great.
Thanks.
Well, it sounds like those things have helped you to be successful as well, which is, ultimately the thing that we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
So question number 5, what other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to maybe do a shout out to, or you think would be good on the podcast?
Well, I've told my friend Drusilla Pedersen. She does Drusilla's Closet. She has boxes and an organization system that she created. I told her about this and I forwarded the email to her. She's very excited about it and she's checking her schedule and she would love to come and do a podcast with you.
That would be awesome. Would love to hear more about her business as well. So, well, great. So tell me about one of your favorite past bosses.
That was my hard question when I was reading the questions. This is a reason why I became my own boss, because every boss that I've ever had in the medical field has always been looking out for their own tush. They will throw you under the bus the second that it's needed. Nobody has your back. And maybe that's just how it is in the medical world. But I have not had a good boss, so I'm I I wish I did though.
That's a sad story, but unfortunately, it's also a story that I hear a lot where people,
Oh,
the reason why they started their own business is because they didn't like the management that they had experienced in the past and the bosses that they experienced. And they were like, I can treat people better. I can be more successful because of, just better interpersonal skills and things. And so that's unfortunately a far too common kind of a situation, it sounds like.
that is sad. I was hoping I wasn't the only one coming on here telling you that I didn't have any favorite bosses.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's a lot of that. So,
Huh.
well, it is great hearing your insights and having you on. Can you tell people how they can maybe connect with you or find you?
Yes, I am on Facebook under Garms, or you can email me at Marie Condie at hotmail.com. Actually, Gmail at gmail.com.
Okay, great. Well, again, I appreciate you being on and hearing about your business and your passion. And we wish you the best success and continuing on with, growing your business. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching on LinkedIn. And of course, listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. But we wish you all the greatest success.